think, like from this position, as a
So
white, what will you play?
see, clearly the problem with black's position is that its pieces are not very good. Matlab, they don't have uh, good squares, and they also lack a bishop pair. I
Okay,
think
white
what
has the
black
bishop
should
pair.
do,
That is correct. So, like,
yeah.
what type of position you want then when you have a bishop pair?
So if I have a bishop pair, then I would like to exchange more pawns, make it more open position.
Yes, correct. You want to have a open position. So
Yeah.
let's think like from here, how can you open the position?
Matlab, if the black is playing well now, so clearly his next move should be uh, bishop to b5, trying to exchange the bishop.
Okay, black's move will be bishop to g5,
Yeah, yeah. And if
trying
I
to
want to
exchange
save
these
my bishop,
bishops. Correct.
yes. So if I want to exchange, like keep my bishop pairs, then I'll have to move my bishop at this move itself. So probably I will first go bishop to d2,
Bishop d2, but then pawn
but
takes
that
pawn,
will lose a pawn. Yeah, yeah, I'm losing a pawn.
and you are not getting anything after losing a pawn.
Hmm.
Oh, but wait.
So
If pawn takes, sorry, bishop comes here on d2, pawn takes, then I think you can play e5 as well, threatening to take here and this threat.
hmm,
Okay, this is one possibility. But then I think he will play
hmm.
bishop takes. You will take this pawn. Knight comes here. You will take the rook. Okay. So even after bishop comes on d2, I don't think pawn takes pawn is good for black. He's losing a
So maybe
piece.
then bishop will need to come to c1.
No, no. When you are playing bishop d2, he cannot take. That's what I want to say. He cannot play pawn takes pawn
Okay.
because of e5 and attack on bishop as well as attack on this pawn.
Hmm.
So okay, bishop d2 is possible. He won't take. Let's say he plays knight d7 then. Now he is ready to take.
Another move could be maybe just queen comes to d2, and if bishop b5, then exchange the pieces. They'll have a double pawn.
Hmm, okay, but that pawn won't be that big of a weakness because you will
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
he will have a knight and
Hmm.
the position is still not open. So here, the pieces that you have on the board, from that what you want is the open position that you have said. So how will you open it
Hmm.
up?
Hmm. C5.
Hmm, c5 he will just take na here.
Bishop takes.
Bishop takes, queen takes, and then he will play knight c6
Yeah.
first, attacking your queen.
So queen goes. Okay. So
And wherever the
it
queen
doesn't work.
goes, like queen goes
Hmm.
back, he can play pawn takes, and then he is covering this square with the knight. So later his knight can sit here on e5. You can push him away by f4, but for some time he will have that edge.
So in order to open the position, we need to obviously uh, get rid of some pawns. So exchange is required.
Hmm.
A simple move would be just d4 to e5, but then I don't
Pawn
see
takes.
that is helping me.
Then what he would play is, let's say pawn
He would
takes.
bishop.
Then
I think he would take bishop take, no?
then so it will be completely open, because then he cannot keep the bishop here for a very long period of time. So at certain point, pawn push can come. So if he plays takes and bishop takes, it's still good from white's point, because somehow the position has got opened somewhat.
Mhm.
And now c5 plan is coming with both
Mhm.
these bishops on the board.
Mhm.
So let's say pawn takes, he takes with a pawn.
Queen takes.
Queen takes, then rook takes will come. And then he is threatening to play knight c6.
So if knight
Your
c6,
way is
but then
your
the
way
position will
is
not go
correct,
open.
but after pawn takes, you have to find a move, because it's not good to like directly exchange the queens at this point.
Hmm. Hmm.
You can use that queen.
One move could be queen goes to a4. Other move could be queen goes to c1. Like there will be a temporary piece sacrifice, but
A4
there
c1.
will be attack on this. Yeah, but with c1 the
But
problem is only
on both the squares, what the queen is doing on any of the squares? Queen is doing nothing.
on. Yeah, the thought
Again,
of
now the thing
taking
is
that for.
initiative. You want to move a queen, move it with a threat.
So like if it was on c1, no, then I would have taken the pawn on a5, a6.
There
Sorry,
is
h6, h6.
mm,
Like queen
okay.
c1, then
This is
takes
your
pawn.
plan,
Yeah,
but
I would have opened up.
it will not work, because he has this bishop and you don't have any attacker left. Queen
Hmm.
will be there, but you don't have this bishop will not help. The rooks are still inside, so that attack will not work.
Okay, simple. Here we what e2, queen to e2.
What you are threatening? Nothing.
Yeah, but if
If your moves
queen
are
goes to
coming with
e2,
a
then
threat, then like you will have some advantage. No.
okay, queen to b3.
Yes. Queen to b3. You are threatening to take here. So let's say he
Hmm.
plays b6.
Hmm.
Now how do you continue?
Yeah.
Okay, hello. Queen
Yeah.
b3. He played b6. Now, how do you continue? You have to keep attacking.
Uh, yeah. C5.
No. c5. He will just play his rook to d7. Like there is no big threat coming.
Okay. Rook A. Rook A to D1.
Yeah, correct. Rook to d1. Your rook is getting developed, attacking on the queen. So let's say queen to e7. Now, how do you continue? He is
Rook D2.
threatening to play knight to d7. How do you avoid this?
Queen. But queen would. Okay. Then I can go queen to B5.
Possible. What else?
Doubling up the rooks.
The problem with queen is the queen move is pawn push will come. So in a way, little bit the initiative may get shifted.
Mm.
So what else?
Oh, okay. So bishop G4.
Yes, bishop g4. Okay. Now let's say bishop g5. He wants to exchange out these bishops. Now this move is a bit difficult to find.
Like intuitively, I'm very eager to go F4.
But it won't work
It is.
because then queen will have the attack over here on e4. That's the problem.
Mm.
Means he will put pressure he cannot take.
If
Here
I
the move is
exchange,
here the move is c5.
okay.
The thing is, first the queen gets active. Okay,
Mm.
this diagonal is good for the queen. Okay, and this bishop can come here anytime for this. So this
Mm.
was a very deep move. And for bishop takes, pawn takes. Now this rook is also active here. Although you have a double
Mm.
pawns,
Mm.
but it's not that weak. So let's say king
Now
h8.
queen takes.
Huh?
Just queen takes. Like instead of bishop,
Yeah, queen
instead of
takes.
king move, just queen takes. Yeah.
Mm, you can just play this, no? Rook c1, and if he tries to remain here, then this rook to d1 because this is protected.
Yeah, but like if queen takes and if bishop comes to c1, then simply queen goes back to where it is right now. Yeah.
And queen e2. Okay, wait. And here, mm, oh, or queen takes. Oh wait, this is no. For this only we have opened this diagonal. Rook f7
Rook takes.
directly. Rook takes. Then now you only tell me.
Rook f1.
Huh?
Rook f1.
No, more stronger.
Bishop. Bishop
More stronger.
f6.
Bishop
No,
e6 now
not
more
f.
stronger.
Bishop. Yeah, e6. E6.
More stronger. More stronger. Both the moves are
Oh.
strong. I'm asking
Yeah,
more
yeah, I
strong
got it. Got it. Got it. Just
because what is happening?
rook check.
Uh,
Rook check.
yes,
Rook check.
because
No.
what is happening? Although you trying to use this pin this way, but yeah, you will ultimately use. You will like be in the advantage. But this is just direct win. Rook
Hmm.
b8. Now what to be played here? Just let's say if king goes here, then bishop
Only
g.
move.
This is to mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like what else? Let's say he blocks with the queen. It makes no sense anyway because
Hmm.
just rook takes, king takes. So this is the winning only na,
Hmm.
for you. Okay. So queen c5 is not possible. So here king h8 was played and white played queen to c4. Then there was g6 and queen to c3, pinning it again so that it can be useful sometime. So f6, rook d5, planning to double up,
Hmm.
h5, bishop e2. And now this bishop is very strong, like much stronger than this knight.
Hmm.
Yeah. So like, have you understood like how we opened up the position from here? First takes queen b3. We used some initiative, and then this is the positional move you can say to not allow the knight to get developed here on d7. If knight comes on c6, then what will you play? Let's say he plays okay. If you don't allow me to come here, I will come here. Then which move wins?
Okay.
Not, I am not
Root.
telling material wise or any way, but a very good strategic move. Strategically, you are winning here.
Maybe root comes to
Yes.
d7.
Rook d7. Let's say queen goes back. You can even take the pawn or you can double up here. But I think it's better to just take the pawn like this. She comes here. We are not very worried or something. You can just come on c2.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's why like bishop g4. Like such moves, if you are able to find in the position, no, like then automatically it will put a lot of pressure on your opponent. Like sometimes your opponent may play a move like knight a6 here because like he will be thinking to develop a piece, and if he plays a
Hmm.
move like this to exchange out, it's okay, you can exchange because now other rook is coming to d1 and same thing, and now he is having a back rank issue also.
Yeah.
Okay, and now even
Okay.
c5 is playable to open up more. Okay, this was the position. Then mm, now there is one way to fight in this position only for black, that is pawn takes queen b3 and to play knight to c6.
Hmm.
The point is queen takes knight to d4, and
Hmm.
then let's say bishop g4. If you don't want to take here, you are a pawn up. Let's say whatever black plays, let's say e5, queen d5. Like this way black is looking like more better, although he's a
Hmm.
pawn down, but if you will see there are more chances for him. Okay, then
Hmm.
let's say queen e7, c5, rook a b8. Okay, so he's just using his pieces. He gave up a pawn for the activity. Okay,
Hmm.
now let's say here only bishop takes, sorry, pawn takes, and here bishop takes. Then c5 move comes, knight to c6, cd6, queen d6. queen takes, bishop takes, rook fd1, but you can see like it's not looking that good. There, rook fd8, like these are some variations that are
knight e5.
given if bishop takes comes. Here first what was played was first bishop e2 was played by Bhai and bishop e5, rook ab1, then bishop to d4 because like see this is one idea when opponent have a bishop pair always try to exchange one of the bishops, then that bishop pair will not be that strong.
Hmm.
So here he plays bishop f4 to keep the bishop pair, but now bishop e5. Now even if he comes back here, then now knight is coming. So let's say he
Hmm.
takes, knight takes f4. Although white has this central, you can say majority here, but still this position is playable from both the sides. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
but if you will see strategically, I will still favor white here because first thing it's very easy to play from black side after this position. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So like these are the various ways of the responses that black could have tried. So best was after pawn takes to go for knight c6 and come on knight to d4 and give up this b pawn.